Alright, hello everybody. I am Hacklebeast here with Bakuryu, continuing Russia versus Asian Pacific. In the bottom left is our orange Terran player, who is... there we go, Fonger.
Isn't it Fonger? I like without the second N. Just Fonger.
Oh. Sure. Okay. We can roll like that too. I really just wanted to pronounce his name like Wagner, as if he was German, but no, now I can't do that. That's fine. And the yellow Protoss is LancerX, and he is at 2, and he is at 7, and reset the score. There we go. I think everything worked out. Was that?
You mixed up the countries of the players.
Indeed, I did. That's fine. That's fine. In positive news, there is clearly no delay on my stream, because I am being corrected like immediately as to.
It's like 3-second delay.
Oh, no! I just totally read it. I totally read it wrong. It is Fonger. Man, that is not an easy name to pronounce. And it doesn't look like it'd be a hard name, but Fonger. I might have to bring out the nice translating lady to tell me how to pronounce that name, even though it's an English name.
Please don't.
Please don't. Alright. Alright. I won't. So, TVP on Matchpoint, which is awesome, because Matchpoint is a great map, and this, in my opinion, is the best matchup on my favorite map. So good. Now, we have Fonger. He is going barracks and now getting the gas for the factory. He will be throwing that soon, going for the late command center. On the other side, LancerX has one gateway, and now getting the core and the second gateway. So we'll see him busting out the early goons. And almost identical scout timings from these players. Both a little bit later, but since it's a 2-player map, you can afford to send out the scouting probe a little bit late. As long as you're confident that you're going to hold off any cheese. Alright, first Marine is out for Fonger, and the second one is behind that. Can he stop the probe? Yes, he will be stopping the probe, but LancerX manages to keep it alive. On the other side, the SCV is getting into the base, so Fonger does get a scout off. Not seeing a whole lot of terrible importance, just standard Protoss stuff right now. 2 gateways and the Cyber Core. Oh no, he'll need to be a little bit careful and definitely throw down a bunker when he wants to expand. But just ensuring that LancerX isn't doing some kind of crazy tech or ridiculously greedy expansion. Wow, is that SCV even going to get out? No, it's not. Dragoons are in fact faster than SCVs. Okay.
And Fonger is playing FD. Or like he's going mines.
Yes, he does actually have a... Interesting, he has a relatively high number of Marines out before the first tank, and he's already lifted the barracks off. You normally don't see 6. Kind of an odd number for the number of Marines, but yep, the tank's coming out, and he is now getting Vulture with mines, so he will be presumably pushing out. SCV scouts the Dragoons coming up, so he knows that he should not leave quite yet. He's about to be attacked from behind, but easily should be able to overtake these goons, assuming that his micro's fine with that tank. Ooh, getting it a little bit low. Can only take 2 more shots. or can only take one more shot and live. Ooh, very nice by LancerX, managing to snipe off that tank, and now the goons are going to have some free reign. Going to be up to the mines, really, to defend this here. It's all... Uh-oh. Lancer?
He goes for it. Oh.
Oh. Both of these goons are critically injured. He can't afford to take one mine hit.
Yeah.
So we'll...
Oh, that was close.
Alright. He's bearing down here.
He's going for it. He's going for it.
This is why I thought that Fonger would just play it safe and throw down the bunker. But instead, he was confident in his own micro, decided to continue with the FD. No, not that one. That's going to do... bring those two critically dragoon... excuse me, bring down their shields once again.
Oh
but
God,
now they're
within
within
range to CC.
Yeah, within range of the CC, and he can't even repair the CC as it's building. So we're trying to get some... Yeah, it looks like he just wants to clear out those mines, give himself a little bit more leverage. Trying desperately to pump out the tanks, but since he lifted off the barracks, he can't even make more Marines. He only has this one tank to defend right now, and no mines to support. He's going to have some great micro here. One SCV getting a little bit too far ahead of the rest of the pack, and now the SCV's coming in. There is one Zealot too. LancerX, by building a Zealot, showing that he smells blood in the water, trying to take it out, but the tank will just barely live. In the meantime, a lot of these SCVs are going to be killed. But a couple of goons have gone down as well, losing two of them. The command center so close to being finished, but not quite. And there we go, it does get canceled, so we'll at least be able to recover that money. He has two factories now, but the barracks might go down here. Probably LancerX will pick that off, prevent any more factories, and losing the barracks this early in the game will hurt Fonger as he tries to mount really any kind of defense here. LancerX has already expanded, the Nexus is done, and it is populated. So that barracks on fire, and it does get destroyed over the cliff. It looks like an SCV was being brought up there to repair it, but not in time. And at least siege mode's done. That's pretty much all he's got right now. He's got siege mode. He's building a starport. I guess it's time for some desperation drops.
Looks like it.
Pretty much the only thing he can do right now. He's restarted the command center, this time building it in a much safer location, and he will just float it out. But LancerX is going to continue to build units. What's his tech looking like? Ooh. Ooh. That's actually going to kind of work out well for Fonger right now. Of all the things LancerX could be doing, going Reaver's kind of nice, given the fact that he has the starport. Like, I mean, it's a matter of LancerX is going to do something, and whatever LancerX is going to do is really going to be in a bad spot for Fonger. But this one seems like it's the most it seems like the one he can deal with the most, even if he doesn't have any turrets. Because, on the other hand, he could have gone DTs. And DTs would have been bad, because there is no detection at all. It just would have been up to mines. He could have expanded again, or even twice again, and be 4 bases versus 1, and that would have been really bad for Fonger. He could have just teched his speed zeals and gone in for a speed zeal attack, and that would have been really bad, but...
I guess he can do what he wants now.
Yeah.
Because cancelling the command center and losing that many vultures, tanks, SUV was not really good for Fonger.
Alright, this shuttle, I don't think... There we go, now it can certainly be seen by that SCV, so he knows the shuttle's coming in. The dropship is done. Ooh. You need to start that Wraith. Start the Wraith! Oh! Very nice. Very nice first Scarab shot. Even better second Scarab shot. Oh, even better third Scarab shot. Easy GG.
GG.
Okay. Kinda hard to deal with the Reaver when you only have one base and you don't have anywhere to pull the SCVs to.
Yeah, and you have no turrets, and you suddenly realize the shuttle is right next to you.
Alright. So... I'll actually... Whoops. Join. So to create... Okay. game number 2 between
Icarus.
on Icarus. Why are you laughing at Icarus?
I don't know. Why should a Terran pick Icarus in TVP?
Because Icarus is cool? I don't know. I don't know what he's planning. Maybe he needs Icarus so that he can do his proxy fire bat rush and float the barracks over because it's such a short distance. Hmm?
I don't know about TVP, but it's a little bit Zerg heavy in a sense that the distances between the bases are rather small. So I don't know what he wants to do with it because he just died to an aggression in that sense. So why would you pick a map which has close distances between the bases?
Guess we're about to find out.
Maybe he wants to two-fact.
In the top position is Fonger. Not Fogner. It's Fonger.
Fonger.
It's so hard to say. And in the bottom position is LancerX. So use that. Control X. Control V. And 6. And 12. Done. Alright. So. Now, I like Icarus. I think Icarus is a cool map, except for one thing. I don't like how it's not positionally balanced. That really annoys me.
It isn't?
No. Especially in, like, TVZ. If Terran spawns in 12 or 6, they have a lot harder time defending their main mineral line than if they spawn at 3 or 9.
Because at 3 and 9 the mineral line is against the wall?
Yeah.
Ah.
That bothers me. And if they just didn't have that, I'd love this map.
Ah. Well, yeah. You can do various things.
Yeah, I mean, it's not impossible for this a Terran spawning in this location to defend against it, but it just kind of feels weird where if you spawn in a certain, you have a 50 chance of having a disadvantage versus Zerg compared to the other 50% chance.
It's like on Fighting Spirit, the impossible wall in by Protoss against Zerg, where you can wall off with one tiny solid spot. Only on 2 positions. You know what I'm talking about? It's just the way the map is.
Yeah. They have to do it like this so that they can put the gas in the good position so that the gases are fair. I know, but... Alright. So...
Well, I mean, we could go back to Katrina.
Hey, man. I'm not opposed to Katrina. I'm not entirely opposed to Katrina. I miss carriers. I don't know what it means for Zerg. I'm pretty sure that map is just completely awful for Zerg, but it means carriers in TVP. Alright. So, LancerX doing the same... Ooh, not doing the same thing. He has...
There is a second probe going out, probably going to make proxy robotics or Arc Templar.
That's looking like a pretty good bet at this point. And this map is very nice for shuttles in terms of being able to dart in and out of bases. So I would suspect him to go for the Reaver again. But we shall see whether it is for Dark Templar or for shuttle. Meanwhile, on this side, Fonger...
I'm guessing Reaver. You're
guessing Reaver too? Alright. For Fonger, we have a single factory. And it looks like, once again, he's going to go with 6 Marines and then stop production. Oh, and there's the 2-fact. Alright. Proxy Robo versus... Oh, okay. I didn't actually click on it. There we go. Proxy Robo versus a 2-fact. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Fonger going with this probably won't have the anti-air. I really doubt he's going to be using the little economy he has on turrets right now. Everything's going to be put into just producing off of those 2 factories. So the Reaver should be able to do a lot of damage, but at the same time, LancerX does not have a whole lot of units of his own. So if the Reaver is not being controlled absolutely perfectly, not so much to keep it alive, but to keep it in useful positions, it could be rather difficult for LancerX to hold off. Second machine shot going down, so we will have a very tank heavy, obviously.
Well, it depends if Fonger will go for the tank heavy variation or for the vulture heavy variation, I would say, because this most likely will turn into a base race situation where Fonger will reinforce the Protoss base with vultures and mines, if he can do it. So if he goes for a pretty early attack, it will be more efficient for him. The longer he waits, the harder it will be for him to attack.
Alright, and we do have Fonger moving out right now. It's... Yeah, this is... This kind of situation doesn't typically devolve into a base race, but I think that a base race could really work out in Fonger's favor here. Obviously, the Reaver can do a lot of damage to the probes, but it can't actually kill buildings terribly fast on its own. Certainly not compared to a Marine tank army. So I think that once Fonger realizes that Reaver is coming, he has a very difficult choice to make. Does he just commit everything to the aggression and just try to kill LancerX faster, or does he pull back? And I think it actually really depends on how many SCVs he loses. If he doesn't lose any SCVs in the initial...
Oh, the goon dies in the middle.
Yeah. If he doesn't lose
Not
any
good.
SCVs in the initial...
Now he
Reaver
only
drop,
has 3 goons against 3 tanks. So he's pretty much boned. But the Reaver is going out and will get some nice kills.
Yes. Yes. Okay. No, never mind. It's just gonna do nothing.
No.
I don't know how that did it. I don't what? This is the most ridiculous Reaver. It only has 3 kills. Wow. It only got 3 kills.
Another goon died before LancerX moved up the ramp. But now the goons are not even shooting. What's with the Reaver? Where is it?
Oh.
Still attacking single SUVs.
That's brutal. And yeah, Fonger's just gonna come in here and attack. And this... Oh... This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad.
And Fonger is going to distance mine from his natural and the Reaver. And yeah,
It's fine.
LancerX is going to die.
Yeah, it doesn't look like LancerX doesn't have a gateway anymore, and obviously not going to have an expansion. So here's the little mining that's left. I just don't think there's any way to deal with this, and it could be a base trace if LancerX wanted to just try to kill stuff with the Reaver, but the Reaver, as I said before, is just too slow to really make it work.
What is Fonger doing? He's attacking with all SUVs.
It's a base trade. Just gonna do it. Oh man. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it'd be really cool if like Fonger couldn't find the proxy, and then it was just like just turned into just trying to find this base up here, which LancerX is actually just going to take.
Yeah, pretty interesting. He has like no army, only his.
He has
Wait, where is it?
He has an observer and a shutter and a Reaver.
Ah, there's the Reaver and 1 observer. Yeah.
Ooh, he has 2 Reavers now. All right.
He has 2 Reavers now.
He's gonna put the Reavers at the top of the ramp.
How much money did he have left?
Yeah.
I mean, he had 400 for the Nexus and an observer and another Reaver and more scarabs, and still has 200 windows. So he had like 800, 1,000.
I guess. I mean, he did cancel a Nexus that was building, which kind of helped. And then he kept mining after the gateway was destroyed. So he had no way to use his money at that point. All right. So in the meantime, Fonger hasn't been mining. Oh. Okay, that's a problem. It's a little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Entire base has been destroyed once that pylon goes down. I know. He has a better economy. LancerX does, because he has 1 probe mining, where Fonger has nothing. So just give him like 7 minutes.
Fonger has SCVs all over the place on the map. So yeah, he could probably have a better economy if he would just start it.
Yeah, but not right now. Right now it's 4 probes mining compared to nothing.
Yeah, he's.
I'm really surprised the
map.
Reaver isn't sticking around. Actually, where did the Reaver go? There it is. Trying to not be killed by vultures. Which is a problem considering how low its health is. Vultures will chew through the shield really quickly, and it does take them a long time to get through health, but since there isn't a whole lot left on that Reaver... Oh. Alright, going for double Reaver drops. And it looks like Fonger's not going to figure out where this base is. Which is amazing, because you saw, like, you got proxy Reavered. You should know exactly where that came from. I mean, he even destroyed the base and saw that there was, in fact, no robo there. But no, he hasn't quite figured... Oh, okay, he got it. Figured it out. There was 1 Reaver at the top of the ramp. Reaver Micro. Oh, Reaver Micro didn't work out so well. Okay. So, yeah, here we come back with 1 more Reaver, but it's very injured and can be killed off immediately.
Will be close.
How does he have 8 supply?
Yeah.
That doesn't add up to 8, right? Does he have just a probe hiding? Oh, he has the observer. Yeah, he has that observer. I forgot about. All right. So if the Nexus dies, he's kind of.
Oh, close.
Oh man, that Mitermine would have killed the Reaver. All right, so he doesn't have enough money for another Reaver. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have a probe or a Nexus.
Oh, nice shot.
But he has money for
yes.
Scarabs. It's the only way he can use money right now. And finally the SCVs have come back to mining. So he needs like pick off these units and then immediately go kill all the SCVs. And do that with only like 8 Scarabs total.
While not dying.
Yeah. I guess they're slowly whittling down the buildings as they chase around the Reaver. Alright. GG. Fonger ties it up 1-1 versus LancerX. Alright, creating game number 3 on Fighting Spirit. I wonder how LancerX is going to respond. Because I would hazard a guess that Fonger just 2-facts again. It seemed pretty good. Oh, we gotta start soon.
Yeah. Go download. Well, in the last game, LancerX lost like 2 or even 3 goons more or less for free against the 2 factory push before the push hit his natural. So he had like no way of defending it.
But would 3 goons have made a huge difference? I mean, they could have slowed down the tanks, but I think the tank still would have killed everything.
Yeah, but as close as this game went, it would have most likely made a difference.
I messed up. Dang it.
And also LancerX was kinda expanding with 1 gateway and the proxy robotics. So maybe expanding wasn't the best idea at this point.
Alright, and that is 2. And this was priority, and we're not using this. And reset. There we go. It looks right. Alright, great. So, Fonger, Blue Terran, top right. LancerX, White Protoss, bottom right. Man, really though, could that game have been significantly different if LancerX did not have, like, the most unlucky Reaver I have seen in quite a while? Because he got 3 Scarab shots off before the SCV started pulling, and only got 3 kills.
Yeah, well, the first one got some kills, the second one kinda dotted.
Yeah.
I mean, it just didn't kill a single target. Most likely he spammed stop, or I don't know. And the third one was shooting at a faraway SUV instead of the stacked ones. So yeah, it wasn't really good, I guess. I mean, he kind of died.
I don't know. I think that if Fonger didn't have so many SCVs, like that game still would have been hard for LancerX, but somehow would have been more possible.
Well, Fonger didn't even need to build any additional units. He just won with his tanks and vultures.
Right, but
So he could have even lost all his units.
But Fonger needed to use the SCVs to scout out for where the proxy was. He couldn't find it.
Yeah, then it would have taken.
It would have taken him
long.
longer. And LancerX was making probes. He would have had, like, a okayly saturated base by then. And might have even had a gateway.
He could have also maybe defended with 2 of his Weavers at a ramp, not only 1. So he could one-shot tanks coming up. Which would have been better, I guess.
I think that would have been an even more interesting game if LancerX had managed to have a decent Reaver when it went in. LancerX, go and Zealot first this game. So, I'm going to try to put a little bit of pressure on. I haven't noticed Fonger doing any kind of anti-early Zealot play in terms of good barracks positioning or walling off. So we'll see how he reacts with it now that he has to face it. Ooh, that Zealot takes a lot of damage before he finally starts attacking the Marines. But now, getting in there, does he have a slit? No, he doesn't have a slit. He's actually going to use some STVs to micro with. But the Zealot's actually done a lot of damage so far. Killing off a Marine, getting one to just one shot, and then another one. Oh, there.
Oh!
Wait, what? Did you see that?
Double kill.
What?
Haven't seen that in quite a while.
What a beastly Zealot! He's just like, I don't need to punch this Marine twice, and he just like... Oh man, that's like some really cheesy action movie where the hero walks in and he just like has knives in his wrist. He just punches 2 people simultaneously and kills them both. Oh man. And one of them was like completely out of range of the Zealot. 2. That is ridiculous.
Yep. It's fun.
Meanwhile, we have a proxy fact, so that's cool.
Oh yeah.
In-base proxy fact, no less. But no, that's nowhere near as cool as that man Zealot. That freaking beast of a Zealot. All right.
That Zealot just knew how to throw his side blades.
Anyway, we also have a proxy for LancerX. He's building the shuttle. Where's the
Probably in the middle.
Oh, there it is. He didn't have enough room for the proxy. He couldn't put it down. He had to put the proxy back in his base. Alright. Meanwhile, there's only 1 Dragoon out on the map. Oh, there is a second. LancerX has a Dragoon at his base. Oh, 2 Dragoons at his base. Okay, he discovers the factory. Are there any mines out? Does he have mines researched? It seems like it'd be a really good thing right now. Alright. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to use that, use the proxy very effectively. He is building a bunker, though, He's actually going to
He's
get that
pushing.
bunker constructed a pretty decent amount before the rest of the SCVs get there and potentially finish it? Potentially? Can he actually get that bunker finished? This late of a bunker rush? Maybe he can. I mean, the goons are being pushed back, and the tank's in a pretty solid position right now. Unfortunately, he only has one Marine, so... One Marine with 10 health.
Laying mines against probe.
Oh, he did at least get mines. Oh, man. God, that would just be horrible if one zealot happened to walk over there. Alright. So, going to be taking out some pylons. It buys LancerX a little bit of time to get his proxy Reaver in. And it looks like we're going to have a repeat of what happened game 1. But with LancerX in a much better position to defend against the aggression. Actually building pylons to try to trap in units, not allowing them to get out. I don't even think that's tank tight. But it might be with
well, he could
probes.
just lift the factory.
He could also just lift the factory. Here comes the Reaver! Reaver! First shot not so good. Second shot, okay. Alright, he lived in the CC. Forget it. Not even going to bother trying to do anything with the Reaver. Just pull all SCVs. We're base trading. Fonger can lift buildings. So he's going to be alive in the base trade. There's no way the Reaver can just pick everything off. But he just needs to live right now. He needs to live against Fonger's attack. And LancerX has the game.
That one vulture just ran through the 2 pylon wall. Like over the mine through the wall. Just walk through.
Yeah, I said I don't even think that's tank type. Like, I don't understand what he was trying to do here, but that's fine. Anyway, here come the SCVs and the vultures and the marines and the tanks. And the Reaver's going to drop that Reaver! The Reaver's really just what it's going to come down to. And that was a nice first shot. Can the Scarab get there? Yes, it does! How did that probe not die? I don't even know. Ridiculous invincible probe not dying here. The probes are killing off the SCVs. There's still a Marine with no fear right now. Oh, so many SCVs coming in. SCVs versus probes with a tank and some Reavers to support. Siege mode finished. He managed to get siege mode and all of that, and that's going to be a very nice tool versus the Reaver. Where'd the Reaver go?
The Reaver died.
The non-existent Reaver? I missed the Reaver dying. Is LancerX really going to lose this? He has another Reaver over at the proxy. And a lot of the SCVs are now heading back. He needs to go and send the shuttle back. Oh, no, he's picking up. He's going to do probe Dragoon bomb. No, he's not. He's just, screw it, let's go attack them. He is abandoning his base. He has a proxy. He is hoping that Fonger will not be able to discover his proxy for a second time. And is just going to lift out guys. Oh, no, the SCV sees it. The SCV sees it, and why is he pulling all of his SCVs back?
Again.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know why he's not mining. Fonger hates mining. He's like, clearly, he's just an environmentalist.
Mining?
Like,
why?
no, he's an environmentalist, and he's like, oh man, I can't disturb this beautiful crystal formation for the pettiness of war. We must preserve its beauty and only take what we absolutely need. Alright, but here comes a Reaver. So, probe versus SCV micro in the base before the Reaver gets there. Meanwhile, the Nexus has gone down and going to be able... I don't even... Oh, he should take out the Robo Support. That's like the only important building there.
It doesn't matter anymore because LancerX has no money.
Oh, he has absolutely zero money. Okay, never mind. It actually doesn't matter. And he has a Dragoon. He has one Dragoon that can shoot floating buildings. Because I mean, if he didn't have this Dragoon right now, there was no way Fonger could lose. But now...
Yeah, but it could have been a draw.
Yeah, it could have been a draw. Alright, here's what I do if I'm Fogner. If I'm Fogner, I lift off my proxy fact, and I just put it in over a place that goons can't reach. And then it's like, aha, now I can't lose. Now we can only tie. What is Fogner doing? I have no idea right now. He's huddling all of his SCVs around, but if he loses the command center, he can't make another one. He's nowhere close to making another one. It looks like he's bringing back all of his units to try to defend the command center. And we're going to have the probe Dragoon Reaver attack on the tank line. Oh,
I
okay.
think the Reaver only has like 4 scarabs because before that he only had like 74 minerals.
He has 5 scarabs.
5 stacks.
It's 5 scarabs.
Oh.
Boom! That's 1 good scarab. Gotta use them smartly. Gotta use them smartly. Pick it up.
Oh. Use the goon. No.
Alright. So he has 2 almost dead units. But, wow. This is, like, ridiculous micro scenario. He has 3 shots. Okay, if he land... Oh, okay. I was gonna say if he landed on the high ground, he could shoot a scarab down and then pick it up before they could see that the Reaver had shot. But no, I think the command center provides vision. Landing's a bad decision. If he lands it, it instantly dies.
Yeah, and the goon also.
Yeah.
So he has to wait.
Oh no, don't drop it on the mines! Don't drop it on the mines. He saw the mines get planted. Hopefully he remembers. And it looks like we're just gonna play a game of Chase the Shuttle. Oh man. Fonger still at 30 minerals for so long now. Oh!
Oh!
It's alive!
It's alive, but at what cost?
It just cost him shields. I mean, the Reaver was completely red before, and it's completely red now. No difference.
No! Why?
Fonger. There we go. GG. Wow. Why did you proxy again? I don't even know. Fonger wins it. And in a ridiculous set, is going to tie it up for Asia Pacific 1-1.